Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we explore the wonders of the natural world and the incredible creatures that inhabit it. I'm your host, David, and I'm thrilled to have you joining me on this journey today. As we step into the world of nature, we're often reminded of the delicate balance that exists between species and their environments. But sometimes, this balance can be disrupted by forces beyond our control, leading to catastrophic consequences. Today, we're going to talk about one such story, the devastating impact of the amphibian chytrid fungus on frog populations around the world. In Panama, for example, the fungus has had a profound effect on many species of frogs, including the beloved Panamanian golden frog. This tiny amphibian was once abundant in the wild, but it's now been over a decade since it was last seen outside of captivity. The story is similar for many other species, with some experiencing declines of up to 90% in just a few short years. But amidst all this bad news, there are glimmers of hope. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these incredible creatures and their habitats. In Panama, researchers are working tirelessly to breed golden frogs in captivity, with the ultimate goal of releasing them back into the wild. And in other parts of the world, scientists are using innovative technologies like acoustic monitoring to track frog populations and better understand the impact of the fungus. One species that's been particularly hard hit is the Pratt's poison dart frog. This tiny frog was once found in abundance in the rainforests of Panama, but its population has declined dramatically in recent years. However, conservationists are working to protect this species and its habitat, using techniques like captive breeding and habitat restoration. As we delve deeper into this story, we'll hear from experts who are on the front lines of this conservation effort. We'll learn about the challenges they're facing and the innovative solutions they're developing to combat this deadly fungus. And we'll explore the broader implications of this crisis for the natural world and our planet as a whole. So join me as we embark on this journey into the world of amphibian conservation, where scientists, researchers, and passionate individuals are working together to protect these incredible creatures and the ecosystems they inhabit. It's a story that's both heartbreaking and hopeful, and it's one that I'm excited to share with you today. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David, and we're excited to dive into our middle segment today. We've got a fascinating story that combines conservation, public health, and wildlife, all set against the backdrop of the beautiful and diverse ecosystems of Latin America. You might have heard of Hansen's disease, also known as leprosy, a chronic bacterial infection that affects millions of people worldwide. But did you know that in Brazil, there's a strong link between hunting wild armadillos and an increased risk of contracting this disease? Researchers have been studying the connection between armadillo hunting and Hansen's disease, and their findings are shedding new light on the importance of conservation and public health. It turns out that the 9-banded armadillo is a natural carrier of the bacterium that causes Hansen's disease, and when people hunt and handle these animals, they can become infected. The study found that in areas with high deforestation rates, the risk of infection jumps to 40%, making it a significant public health concern. But here's the thing, conservation plays a critical role in reducing this risk. By preserving biodiversity and protecting natural habitats, we can reduce the likelihood of humans coming into contact with infected animals. It's a perfect example of the One Health concept, which recognizes the interconnectedness of human, animal, and environmental health. As Dr. Kerr Prist from the IUCN notes, about 75% of documented emerging infectious diseases come from wild animals. This means that by protecting biodiversity, we're not only preserving ecosystems, but also reducing the risk of new diseases emerging. The study's findings have important implications for public policy and conservation efforts in Brazil and beyond. By reducing illegal hunting and promoting sustainable land use practices, we can decrease the risk of Hansen's disease transmission and protect both human and animal health. It's a complex issue, but one that highlights the importance of taking a holistic approach to conservation and public health. As we continue to face the challenges of climate change, habitat destruction, and emerging diseases, it's more important than ever to recognize the intricate relationships between humans, animals, and the environment. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk, dear listeners. As we conclude our journey through the fascinating realm of the natural world, I'd like to delve into a topic that has sparked considerable interest and debate in recent years: animal communication. The intricate ways in which animals interact with each other and their environments are a testament to the awe-inspiring complexity of life on Earth. Today, we're going to explore how various species communicate, from the harmonically rich vocalizations of elephants to the unique signature whistles of bottlenose dolphins. It's truly remarkable to consider that these creatures have developed their own names for each other, not unlike our own use of personal names in human language. As we've learned, songbirds exhibit regional dialects, much like human accents, and sperm whales have been found to possess a phonetic alphabet, utilizing patterns of clicks to convey complex information. These discoveries have led us to reevaluate our understanding of animal communication, recognizing that it's not merely a simplistic or primitive form of expression, but rather a sophisticated system tailored to the specific needs and experiences of each species. However, as we marvel at these findings, it's essential to acknowledge the limitations of our own perspective. We often attempt to interpret animal communication through the lens of human language, which can lead to misunderstandings and oversimplifications. The truth is that animal communication is a multifaceted phenomenon, encompassing not only sound but also visual cues, scent markings, electrical signals, vibrations, and even expressive dance. To truly appreciate the richness of animal communication, we must be willing to set aside our anthropocentric biases and approach these systems with humility and an open mind. By doing so, we may uncover new insights into the intricate social lives of animals, like the cooperative hunting practices of sperm whales or the dynamic skin patterning of cuttlefish. As we conclude this episode of Nature Walk, I encourage you to reflect on the incredible diversity of communication strategies that exist in the natural world. Remember that each species has evolved unique solutions to navigate its environment and interact with others, and it's our privilege as observers to learn from and appreciate these remarkable systems. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring your natural world.